us for February's Burke Business Buzz. This month's company feature is AMOREM, and we are here at what formerly was Burke Hospice Palliative Care, who has merged with Caldwell Hospice Palliative Care. And we are so excited to feature them this month. Throughout the month, you'll be seeing posts, if you haven't already, about their wonderful staff and their wonderful features that they have at AMOREM. They are such a wonderful blessing to our community, and we're excited to feature them for our business this month. So we have lots of our folks from AMOREM with us today, and we're going to start with Mark Stinson.
Thanks, Tonya. It's always a joy to be part of the chamber like we are, and participation in the chamber is a big advantage for us. But right now, we are in the beautiful patient care unit over at AMOREM Legacy Burke campus in Valdez. As you can see, it's a pretty area. I do have to regret that we are temporarily closed here due to staffing shortage. Staffing's a problem in many areas right now. We've actually run into that. So the good thing is, we have been servicing patients in this area for over, well, it's right at 40 years now. The good thing is with our merger with Caldwell is, now do we not just have this personal care unit, we have the one in Hudson and one in Lenore. And currently the patients that are here are being taken care of in the Hudson area, which is only 8 miles down the road. So it's still relatively close. And what a lot of people don't know, even though this facility is temporarily closed, these ladies here, and a few gentlemen, the ladies here, the gentlemen are here, go out into the community, and they're really helping, 95% of our patients that are out in the community. So although this is temporarily closed, patient care has not decreased at all because of all these ladies' hard work. So we thank you very much for their hard work in these times of turbulence, but everything's going well.
Absolutely. And so, Mark, one thing, most of us have been affected by hospice throughout the years, and AMOREM now for Burke County. Tell us a little bit about what the name means and why y'all chose AMOREM for your new combined name.
AMOREM, it is a unique name. Yes, Legacy Burke, Legacy Caldwell got together and said, what are we going to call ourselves? And basically, they came up with AMOREM. And to be honest with you, it means act of love. So all of these nurses there, we got together and said, man, what better name can we have as our business going out with hospice care and palliative care? It's an act of love. So they stuck and said, hey, we're going with AMOREM.
I love that. And of course, if you've ever been affected or had to use hospice services, AMOREM services, you know that it is an act of love. And so we thank you for all that you all do. And we are so appreciative of the opportunity to highlight what you do this month.
Thank you, Tonya. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Hi again. We are here with one of our wonderful AMOREM nurses, our admissions nurse at AMOREM. This is Tonya Stewart. Tonya, please tell everybody, why is it that you work here as an act of love for AMOREM?
When I first started with Legacy Burke, now AMOREM, almost 3 years ago, it was an answered prayer. I had prayed and prayed for God to place me in the right place for the season of my life. And this job opened up wide open. I had no inkling that I ever wanted to be a hospice nurse. And I've been a nurse for almost 20 years, and looking back, I really wish that I would have been here my whole nursing career. And I love doing what I do. I love being able to be involved with the patients and their families during one of the most hardest and vulnerable times of their life. And they invite you in, and you become a part of their extended family. And the reason I feel that my job is an act of love is because, God said faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. And for me, that is, I experienced that by being able to go out and to help my fellow man in that final journey of their life. And so for me, that's what love is all about.
Wonderful. Well, I know you do a great job here, so thank you from all the families you serve throughout Burke County.
Thank you.
And would you like to encourage anyone else to come be a co-worker?
Oh, absolutely, because here at AMOREM, we're more than just co-workers. We're a second family to each other. This is a team effort. It's a family effort, and if you've never thought about doing hospice as a career, you really need to give it a try, because there is not a job that is more rewarding and more fulfilling than being part of a hospice organization.
Great. Thank you, Tonya, for all you do.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. We are now joined with Mary Buechler, who is one of the social workers at AMOREM. We are so excited to have you. So, as an act of love, why is it that you choose to work for AMOREM?
And excited to be here.
Thank you.
As far as, oh gosh, an act of love and why I'm here. I think hospice care is just by far one of the most holistic models in medicine. Sometimes I think it's so tempting for us to kind of like zero in on healthcare professionals, but hospice opens you to a world of the full essence of somebody's being and what quality of life means. And it's so collaborative with the patients and families. Like last week, I had an individual ask me at the end of an assessment out with the nurse, he just looked so puzzled by his interaction. He said, so are we a team? And it made my heart smile and cry at the same time, because he recognized that we work so hard to see his goals, what's working, what's not working, what we value, what quality of life means to me. And it was just kind of one of those things, yes, we're a team, where he also saw the expertise we bring to the table, but we're all working together. So that's why I work at AMOREM, and that's why I think it's an act of love.
Wonderful. And it is. So if there's anybody out there saying, hey, I might want to go work for them, what's your words to them, those folks?
Absolutely. It's not only just a chance to serve as healthcare professionals, that's our thing. We want to help, we want to serve, but you will develop your skills here in a way that you just can't anywhere else. It's amazing.
That's true. Thank you, Mary, for all that you do. Again, one of the wonderful people who are working at AMOREM to help folks in the toughest part of their lives. So, thanks,
Thank
Mary.
you.
We are now joined by another AMOREM superstar, Brooke, who is a home care nurse here with AMOREM. So, Brooke, what is it that is an act of love for you, why you want to work here at AMOREM?
So for me, I started out working in long-term care, and while that was a wonderful place to be, hospice also came into that facility, and I got to see their role in a patient's and family's life at that journey. And so it spoke to me in great volumes, and so when I got the opportunity to come work here, I did. And I love being an AMOREM nurse because you get to meet these patients and their families at their part of their journey. You get to care for them, love them, support them at such an important stage of their life, that it is so special, not just to the patient, but to the family, and then you get to form those bonds that you don't always get to do just being a nurse in another facility, because at those places, people are in and out. You fix them, get them better, they go home. But here you're with them through the final part of their journey.
That's wonderful, and I know you all do such a great job of that. And I know that you, like so many others, are struggling to get some co-workers in here. So if there's somebody listening who might be a potential employee, what would you say to them?
I would say, please come join us. You would not be sorry. It is such an act of service that you're rewarded daily.
Right. Thank you, Brooke, for all you do for the families that you serve. We appreciate it. So, Brooke, another superstar here at AMOREM. I'm so excited to introduce to you another one of the greatest folks here at AMOREM, Carlene who is a part of the housekeeping team. Carlene, so tell me, what is it about your job and why you choose to work for AMOREM and to serve these families?
Well, for years I've enjoyed cleaning. My family not stand it when I come to their house because I'm always cleaning. But I've been in a lot of businesses and worked a lot of places through my life that has helped people in many different directions. Coming here was just like coming home. Coming in and cleaning every day and making sure the families and the patients had a clean place to stay and to visit. Working with the clinical staff to make sure the families and patients had what they needed. It's been a joy of my life for 6 years.
AMOREM stands for act of love. So how do you feel that you're acting out of love here?
Giving and being patient with the helping with the patients and the families and keeping the place clean as they're visiting. And I think it's a great place to work because we have a good team. Everybody works together to see what needs to be met.
Wonderful. And if somebody's listening and says, I might want to go to work with Carlene, what would you tell them?
You better know how to clean. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You gotta have clean facilities.
Come on and work with us. We're a good team, and we're always willing to help each other along with helping the families and the patients.
Wonderful. I'm sure you do a wonderful job. If you want to come visit me in my home, I'm always welcome.
Okay, thank you.
So Carlene is another one of the great examples here at AMOREM and the acts of love that they show to the people that they serve, and not just the people they serve, but the entire family. And I think that you can see from these ladies and Mark and the whole crew at AMOREM, they are here to serve our community. And if you are at a point that you need their services, please reach out to them. They also are looking for employees, so check them out at amoremsupport.org. That's a place you can apply for the jobs that they have available. You can see what's available. So check that out. And we just want to thank AMOREM again for being our Burke Business Buzz feature for February.